Good afternoon and welcome once again to the 2023 IHF Beach Handball Education Week, where leading experts from the world of beach handball will share their knowledge and experience in the sport. This is the sixth day of the 2023 IHF Beach Handball Education Week. My name is Adrian Costeu. I'm a member of the IHF media team, and I will be your host throughout today and tomorrow in this trip around the world of beach handball. Together with our experts, we touched already issues from the last trends in attack and in defense, and we also talked about the rules and certain aspects of the refereeing. Therefore, we had an interesting week from the coaches and the referees' perspective. To begin with, once again, I would like to let you know that these sessions will be also translated. They are all in English, but they are translated in French, Spanish, and Arabic. It's very easy to switch to your preferred language. There is the globe icon in the Zoom menu there, the interpretation icon, and then you click on it and you select your preferred language, muting the original audio. So you can have translation available once again in French, Spanish, and Arabic. The sessions fall under the umbrella of the IHF Education Center, available at the ihfeducation.ihf.info, and all of the webinars are being recorded and can be watched on demand on this address. Once again, I repeat, ihfeducation.ihf.info. This is the sixth webinar of the 2023 IHF Beach Handball Week, and we have three guests that will present several interesting things about the refereeing in beach handball, precisely the 2-point shots and the criteria of awarding those 2 points. We have with us referees Agnieszka Skowronek, Sylwia Bartkowiak, and Weronika Lakomy from Poland. And ladies, the floor is yours. You can start your presentation, but I also want to add that we have a Q&A part. You can ask questions in the Q&A menu there in the Zoom, and then after the presentation, we will try to answer them. Please, the floor is yours, ladies.
Hello, everybody. Welcome very warmly. I would like to introduce us, Sylwia Bartkowiak, Weronika Lakomy, and me, Agnieszka Skowronek. For now, I'm going to ask the ladies to tell more about themselves.
Sorry, I have some issue with a microphone. Now should be okay. Hello, my name is Sylwia Bartkowiak, and sports and handball have accompanied me and Weronika all our lives. First, we were indoor handball player for more or less 11 years. And when we ended our indoor handball career, we start our beach handball player career. And also we played more or less 11 years. And during our career, we won many times the Polish Championship and Polish Cup. And in addition, we played in the Polish national team at many European and World Champions. This gave us a lot of emotions and allowed us to fall even more in love with the discipline in which we are going to tell you today.
Hello, I'm Weronika Lakomy. As Sylwia mentioned, we played together for many years, but we are also referee colleagues. We started whistling indoor handball more or less 8 years ago. And since 2018, we are beach handball referees. Last year, we had the pleasure of whistling for the best team during the World Championships in Heraklion.
Thank you, girls. I graduated from the Academy of Physical Education in 2003, writing my master thesis on the development of beach handball in the world. Since then, a lot has changed in the dynamic of the game, speed, and tactical solution. I passed the beach handball referee exam in 2005, course for referees, delegates and coaches in Balaton Boglar. I'm a delegate too. I had the honor to be a referee and delegate at many European and World Championships. I was 2 times on the World Games in Kaohsiung and US. This week showed us a lot of beach handball. We are very happy that we have possibility to tell you about one more aspect of beach handball. This aspect that makes beach handball so special, namely scoring a goal for 1 and 2 points, because it's thanks to scoring goals from the in-flight and after the spin that the teams receive 2 points. Weronika and Sylwia explain it perfectly. But let's go to the presentation. We want to bring you closer to these unique elements. Let's start. We will talk about scoring, 1-point goals, 2-point goals, spin shots, in-flight, 6-meter throw, and scoring the goalkeeper. We have also clips. I think it will be very nice. What should a player do to score a goal? What the regulation rules say about this? When the entire ball was crossed the entire width of the goal line, a goal shall be allowed if there is violation of the rules by the defender, but the ball still goes into the goal. A goal shall be awarded to the opponents if a player plays into his own goal. It means 1 point, except in the situation where a goalkeeper is executing a goalkeeper throw and the ball does not cross goal area line. Okay, 1-point goals. You can score a goal that gives 1 point. Regular goal, 1 point. Normal goal scored by the outfield player, same as an indoor handball. Or a spectacular action performed in a technically incorrect manner, the referee awards 1 point. Now we have slide with the clips. Please look. We have 2 teams, red and yellow. The red is on the defense, the yellow on the attack. Several passes between players, and finally the player on attack right receive the ball, have space, and take a shoot on goal. Very dynamic, speed and goal, but 1 point. We have the next clip. In the clips, we have a typical 1-point shot situation. This is an unusual situation during the shootouts because 2-point shots are more common. It's a tactic or calculation. This point was a winning point. Two-point goals. I told you about the possibility of scoring a 2-point goal. Sylwia will tell you almost everything about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Agnieszka, for your introduction and sharing the knowledge about 1 point. Now 2-point goal. 2-point goal, it's something unique that separates beach handball from indoor handball. During a beach handball game, you can see a lot of spectacular action for which the referee awards 2 points. In beach handball, an additional point is awarded for spectacular goals such as spin shot. I will tell you more about it just in a moment. And in-flight shots, these both spin shots and in-flight are named the spectacular goals. And the other situation when the goalkeeper scored the goal or the specialist of the team, as well as 6-meter throws. In beach handball, fair play is the basic rule so if a clear chance to score is destroyed, the referee awards a penalty and the players have a chance to score 2 points. About in-flight and goals scored by the goalkeeper, tell you more the Weronika, and also about the 6-meter draws. So what about the spin shot? I will tell you what the spin shot is and what are the criteria for awarding 2 points. For my personal point of view, from the perspective of a former player, the spin shot is one of the most difficult technical elements. Executing a goal, spin shot with correct feet position, full body control, and observation of the behavior of goalkeeper and defender requires a high level of coordination and many hours of practice. However, if you master this element, you can, of course, in my personal opinion, score the most beautiful goal in the world. So the spin shot is the shot taken with full turn of the body in the air without touching the sand. The correct, complete spin shot is when the jumping feet of the player are pointing directly towards the goal at the point of takeoff. It's very important to understand this rule because if we are not pointing the feet directly towards the goal, the referee awards only 1 point because it is not 360 spin. In the picture, you can see some small part of the court. We have here the goal, the 6-meter line, and the feet position. This is the feet position for when the player wants to score from the central part of the court. And it doesn't matter when the player is left or right-handed, because the criteria are the same. So if the player intends to take a shot from the central part of the court, his feet must be pointing directly toward to the center of the goal, as you can see in this picture. So this is the correct feet position, and the right-handed and left-handed player make a 360-degree spin and score a 2 points goal. Look at the video. The action will be played in the central area of the court, so try to follow it. As you can see, the red team is in the attack, and player number 11 just in this moment putting the feet in the correct position, as I said, directly towards the center of the goal, then make a 360 spin and score, and the referee can award 2 points. Other situation, as Agnieszka said, also during shootouts, we can score the goal for 1 and 2 points. As you can see, this is a really good example in which the player putting the feet directly to the center of the goal, make a full spin and score a goal. And the other situation, try to follow red team number 9. He's the left-handed player. As I said previously, it doesn't matter that in this part of court we have a right or left-handed player. The rule is the same. The feet position need to be directed toward to the center of the court of the goal, of course. Like in this moment, full 360 spin and 2 points. Okay, at this in this picture you can see incorrect feet position. If right-handed player putting the feet in this side or left-handed in that side, this is incorrect because the player make an less than 360 degree. We have some example. And in this moment, clearly, you can see that the left leg of the player is putting directly toward to the sideline, not to the center of the goal. And even if the player make a spin, this is not 360. So the referee can award only 1 point for such a situation. Next, right wing and feet position. So what are the criteria? We have a right wing and right-handed player, and the right-handed player have 2 options for positioning the feet. This is the first one. So the feet are directly forward to the center of the goal. And the second one, it's when the feet are directed toward to the 6-meter line. Why? Because the right-handed player in this feet position, when would like to make a spin, he or she needs to do more than 360 degrees, which is allowed. Even if player want to do a double spin without touching the sand, of course, this is also allowed to do. Yeah. So now I would like to present you the next clips. Try to follow right wing. In this clip, we have a right-handed player on the right side of the court. As you can see, the feet position is correct. She make a full spin. And also you can observe here the defender who is making the block. But the red player scored, and the referee award 2 points. Other situation, also right-handed player, right wing. Here we have the action with the double block. 2 players jump and try to block, but even that, the red player score for 2 points. Really good action. Next, the feet position, right wing, but left-handed player. Here we have only one option. if we have the player who score using the left hand, only this feet position is correct. And here we have some example. One more time. Left-handed player, right wing, correct feet position, 360-degree spin, and shot without touching the sand, and 2 points for the red team. And of course, we have some feet position which are incorrect. So for left-handed player, the feet pointing directly toward to the 6-meter line is incorrect because the player during the spin do the less than 360-degree. Also, if the feet are pointing toward to the sideline, so the referee need to observe the feet of the players. It's really important to be on time and to see that the feet position are correct or not. And here follow the red number 9. As you know, he's the left-handed. One more time. Clearly, at this moment, the player pointing the feet directly towards to the 6-meter line, but he's the left-handed, so he is make not fully spin. It's not 360. So even if he score a goal, it's only for 1 point. Left wing, feet position. If we have mostly, we observe that in the left wing played the right-handed player, but if in some reason will be there the left-handed player, and the feet position are the same, so toward directly to the center of the goal. And also for the left-handed player, directly to the 6-meter line. So this is the correct feet position, and look for some example. One more time. Right-handed player, left wing. She's jumping and pointing the feet directly towards to the center of the goal. Make a spin and score a goal. The same number 5, red team. He's also right-handed. So as you can see, the referee have a not easy job. We need to observe the feet position, and also we need to know which handed is the player, because when it's, for example, right-handed player for the right wing, we have 2 options to get 2 points. So we need to be very carefully and observe which handed player play in which wing. And of course, as previous, we have some incorrect option. So right-handed player can't pointing feet directly towards to the 6-meter line or to the sideline. However, we observe this kind of situation during the game, and Here are some examples. Follow the number 11, white t-shirt. One more time. Right-handed player, but at this moment you can see that she's pointing the feet directly toward to the 6-meter line. So even it's a spectacular goal, even it's a really beautiful, the referee can award only 1 point. And the other situation, incorrect feet position, the same right-handed player, feet directed towards to the 6-meter line. So the referee award only 1 point. Here, try to follow the defender, red defender, number 5. You can observe the good job for the defender. He's pushing the white player, the player with the white t-shirt, to the left ankle of the court. And as you can see, at this moment, the feet position is not directly towards to the goal. So this is the incorrect. And the referee can award only 1 point. So also the tactic of the defender sometimes is to pushing the players close to the sideline, because it's very difficult in this position to pointing the feet correctly and score a goal. Other situation with defender job, as you can see, without any contact, the defender pushing the attacking player to the left side of the court, and because of that she can't score properly. And even if she score, as you can see now, the feet position is incorrect, so it will be only 1 point. Okay, so I hope that you now know something more about the criteria for awarding 2 points. And thank you for this part, and the floor is yours, Weronika.
Thank you, Sylwia. I'm really glad that we can show you a part of the beauty and uniqueness of beach handball today. One of these elements which makes the sport so special, as the girls already said, are spectacular throws counted by 2 points. We will focus now on in-flights, but before we come to the examples, let's explain what is an in-flight and what is important during the throw. So, an in-flight is when a player in the air catches the ball, and while he or she is still in the air, he or she has to throw the ball into the goal. 2 points for this spectacular throw can be received when the player fully controls the ball in the air and throws it into the goal while staying above the sand. It doesn't matter if he does it with 1 or 2 hands, but it's really important that the ball must be fully controlled. In the situations where a player hits the ball or pushes it or slaps the ball, a throw will be scored for 1 point. Let's see some examples. First, maybe we will show you the clip. The first clips shows a pass from a specialist to the right ring. So the green t-shirt wearing specialist makes a pass to the right ring, and the player catches the ball in the air and shoots the ball also being in the air. Once again, slow motion, and it's a clear 2 points for this goal. Now we have the second video. The next video shows also an in-flight that should be counted for 2 points. Here we have a really lovely pass after a half turn to a pivot, who catches the ball in the air and takes a fully controlled throw. I would like to mention that the line is moved by the defender. It seems to be touched by the attacking player, but it's the defender who's moved the line. And the third clip with an correct in-flight. It's a wonderful pass across the field from the goalkeeper, which is completed with a catch and a shot in the air. It is worth to remember that in-flights can take place in practically any situation during the match, in the first and the second set, during the golden goal, or in the shootouts. And the pass can come from any player, even the opponent. So it's possible when team A is in attack and during a pass, the defender catch the ball in the air and throw it to the empty goal. If the ball is in the goal, it's also 2 points for team B. We also have situations in which in-flights are maybe not bad, but we cannot count it as referees it for 2 points. Now we will take a look at such actions in 2 videos. The player in the yellow outfit in the middle of the field makes a pass to an in-flight, but as we can see, the right wing from her team does not jump at speed, and she is making the catch and the throw from the ground. So for this kind of throw, we can award 1 point. And another clip. In this clip, we also can see an in-flight attempt, but through a failure of proper timing, results in 1 point because the player on the left wing throws in front of the goal area, but still having contact with the sand. So also 1 point for this throw. I think the in-flights and the in-flight and 2-point situations are clear. So now let's switch to the 6-meter throws. Goals scored by a 6-meter throw are awarded with 2 points. So I would like to explain shortly for what reasons such penalties can be given. First, when a clear chance of scoring is destroyed anywhere on the court by a player or a team official of the opposing team. Second, because of an unawarded whistle signal at the time of a clear chance of scoring. And third, when a clear chance of scoring is destroyed through the interference of someone not participating in the game. Now we will turn to example of 6-meter throw and execution. This situation takes place in shootouts, and as you can see, because of a contact, a penalty is given. During execution, it is important to not touch the line. One foot must be in contact with the ground and must be done within 3 seconds. If the player throws into the goal, we can give 2 points. And here we have an example of a fall at 6 meters during a set. I think the situation is clear. The red defender was late. Another execution of 6-meter throw. If a 6-meter throw is given, any of the players, so also goalkeeper, defender, specialist, can take it, provided that he does not have a punishment. And here also 2 points for the throw. And now I will give back the floor to Agnieszka. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Weronika. Scoring by the goalkeeper. 2 points are awarded that a goal is scored the goalkeeper. Why are the goals scored by goalkeeper or specialists give 2 points? Why? Because he takes a risk, leaving the goal completely defenseless, just empty. For this risk, he is rewarded with the goal, which gives 2 points. The goalkeeper can shoot directly from the goal area without leaving it to opponent's goal. The person replacing a goalkeeper specialist, according to the rules, can throw in a regular way. Every goal made by goalkeeper or specialist is scored for 2 points. How to recognize such a specialist? Why? Because they have different colors of shirt. We have 2 teams, yellow and red, and in the teams yellow we have players in green shirts. It's a goalkeeper or specialist. Yes, during the match we have specialist on the left picture. On the right picture we have goalkeeper, also in green shirts. Okay, goalkeeper and specialist, as they wear a different color of clothing than the other teammates, they can be an unlimited number of them. During the match, a player from the field can wear a shirt in a color of the goalkeeper specialist and score goals for 2 points. And the reverse situation, goalkeeper specialist, can also become a player. Of course, only one goalkeeper specialist can be on the field during the action. Now we have action. 2 teams, very fast shoot, and white team score the goal, and opponent goalkeeper quickly picks the ball up and takes a direct shoot into the opponent's goal. Okay, one more, please. It's a very speed action, and we have one player very satisfied from this action. We have our Weronika in top number 13. Maybe one more. Oh, yeah, she is very satisfied. Okay, we have the second situation. The yellow team is on attack. Players make quick passes, and finally the right wing receives the ball, having space, and takes a shot on goal. I can say that this is a typical situation as in indoor. The difference, however, is that he is specialist. He gets 2 points for this goal. Yes, it's the player in green shirt, through the ball, shoot, and has 2 points. I remember from my thesis, in the first version of the rules, it was indicated that specialists scoring goals in a spectacular way counts for 3 points. They moved away from because the game would be focused on the one person position specialist and creating a quick score advantage. Now we have a next situation. Team in white top and in the red top, players shoot a goal. It's 2 points. Okay, one more, please. Pass, shoot, and also 2 points. Thank you very much.
So it's time for a little summary. We tried to briefly explain the possibilities of scoring goals in beach handball and show it what is the difference between scoring goals for 1 and for 2 points. I think that the combination of different passes, spin shots, and in-flights are always the most impressive thing in beach handball. Although it may seem that the throws are complicated, I think that beach handball is for everyone. We can graduate the difficulty and start with in-flights, which are, in my opinion, easier than spin shots, because we have the view of the whole field for all the time during the shot. It's different during a spin shot because we lose the control for 1 or 2 seconds. It is also important to say that the 1 point goals are also important because sometimes this 1 point is enough to win a set. beach handball is a really beautiful team sport in which teamwork, team spirit is extremely important. And I hope we will have the opportunity to meet each other, to meet each of you somewhere in the world to enjoy beach handball together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Agnieszka, Sylwia, Weronika. There are a few questions, one of which you already answered. Agnieszka told us that the specialist, if he scores a spin shot, it's only 2 points, not 3 points. But one question is in regards of the referees, how difficult is it for a referee to see everything on the court? Of course, there is a pair of referees, but how difficult is it to see and to analyze in that split second a spin shot or other special situations?
Okay, so as I said, it's really difficult, but when you refereeing a lot, you have more and more experience, and then you catch it easily. However, we have a small crowd, three defenders, 4 attackers, and it's not easy to observe everything. But it's important to have a good contact with your partner, and we have some area of interest and in which we try to concentrate and help each other during difficult situation. Maybe Weronika want to say something
yes,
more.
If Weronika wants to add something on that, she's free to add.
Yeah, I think Sylwia said already the most important things, but also the sand doesn't help us because the feet are often in the sand, so it's really important to watch the game carefully. But yes, we try to do our best.
One other question is, what are the differences of wing shots when the shooter is turning his direction or her direction from right to left or vice versa? Do you understand? Do you watch something completely different, or do you judge them all the same? It's a difficult one.
So can you repeat the question, maybe?
So what are the differences of wing shots when the shooter turns his or her direction into a 360 spin from right to left or vice versa? Do you watch for something that is different, or do you judge everything the same way?
Yeah, so if I understood correctly, we try to judge everything the same. We have the common line and we try to keep it. So the really important is the first whistle, and then you need to continue with that, with your interpretation of the action.
Okay, and from your point of view, what is the most difficult situation to judge? Is it an in-flight or the 360?
Well, I think the 360 is much more difficult. We have more things to observe, and I think during the in-flight it's more clear if the player is above the sand or in the sand. So I think from my point of view it's the 360, but maybe Sylwia has another point.
Absolutely, the 360 is the most difficult thing to observe. We need to take care about the 6-meter line, that the player touch it or not, the attacker or defender, then what is the feet position, then that the player is right or left-handed. So many things, and during the in-flight it's easier to catch everything, catch all this position.
I completely agree.
So it's more difficult to judge a 360. Agnieszka, Sylwia, Weronika, thank you very much for this presentation. It's been very educative, and now we have plenty of answers, and we know how a referee judges things on the sand court. We will see each other tomorrow at 1 CEST, that's Central European Standard Time, with the last webinar of the 2023 IHF Beach Handball Education Week. Have a nice day, have a nice weekend, and thank you, ladies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.